You can almost smell it in the air. Football season's just around the corner. You won't have to wait much longer before you're watching games. Good news today, though, you don't have to wait any longer to see the TV schedule for the early part of the season. We got that for you right here. The marquee matchup from Week 1 can be seen on ESPN September 1st when the defending champ Clemson Tigers traveled to the ATL to take on Auburn in the Chick-fil-A kickoff game. Auburn leads the all-time series, of course, but Clemson beat the Tigers last year en route to their 8-0 start. Here's the remaining schedule for Week 1. Nice conference showdown between Miami and Boston College on Saturday at 3:30. You can see that game on ABC. And how about a coastal clash between Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech as they go prime time for an 8 o'clock kickoff on ESPN September 3rd. Week 2, the attention shifts to a big-time non-conference bout between Virginia and Penn State September 8th at noon. The Who's coming off an 8-win 2011 campaign under Mike London. They'll get a shot to beat one of the nation's most storied programs under new leadership, of course. That one should be fun. Let's get a look at the rest of Week 2. Got an in-state fight for bragging rights between North Carolina and Wake Forest. The Demon Deacs haven't beaten the Hills at Grove Stadium since 2007. We'll see if that trend changes on September 8th, 3 Eastern. Duke, Stanford, Miami, Kansas State, also a couple of good games to keep an eye on. Week 3 is highlighted by Wake Forest matching up against Florida State September 15th at noon. Who can forget last year's matchup between the two where Wake shocked the Noles 35-30, which earned them their first 3-0 start in league play in school history. You can see this year's game either on ESPN or ESPN2. As for the rest of Week 3, don't sleep on Miami's game against Bethune-Cookman. The Wildcats game last year against the Canes got a little bit scary before Miami was able to pull away late to win it. You also got Virginia at Georgia Tech, North Carolina at Louisville, and Virginia Tech at Pittsburgh among several good games that week.